Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Kādomon Hyper Auto Battlers for what might be the last week we'll be having a little short series on the channel. I'll see how the past couple of weeks have done for the game so far. Maybe we'll keep it going if there is a lot of interest to it. But we're down to the last little run ahead of the 3 starters we'll pick. We've done Belief, which was kind of like the middle ground of sorts. They're more situational as long as you don't have them up front. The best pick, I think, is Crazy, or the crab that we had last week, because of the armoring it always gives to the front one, so it always has that defensive. That leaves us with Monku, who is my least favorite, and I think the hardest one to try to build with. It's kind of like a more glass cannon-esque build, so it's hard to say how that's going to work out with, just trying what we have been. But we'll take them along, see how this week goes. It seems like the wall that we keep facing is the second region's boss, that Knock King. And the reason why it's so difficult is because any strategies you use to kind of boost and buff your own team, he'll steal and also use right back against you. So it's a little tough trying to manage and get him down. It might have been possible if I didn't have them getting any way to get splash damage. I could have taken them out. So I'll keep that in mind going forward, and maybe instead of trying to make splash damage stuff, focus more on just single target direct damage. But it'll all depend on what options we get and how we kind of pick our way forward. The first week of covering Kādomon actually was really well received on the channel. I'm surprised how many views it got between both the first and second episode. It seems like YouTube, for whatever reason, the very first episode of the series will get a lot of draw and much more viewership, and then it really drops off. It's one of the reasons why I'm not doing as many too long series anymore, because I can understand a little bit where it's hard to where do you exactly step into a series. Like if it's so long of 30 episodes when you see a title, are you inclined to go into that series to see what it's about, or are you more likely it's already gone that long, I'll just pass on it? So I'm going to try to keep that in mind for the channel. It's not really going to change too much on the games I cover or stuff like that, but I don't think I'll aim to have a long-running series like I have had with the Long Dark or some of the other ones. Try to keep them a little bit more easier and approachable. Although, I can always just make them in playlists, and if anybody wants to check them out, they're in playlists. That'll start right from the beginning. But yeah, Monku is the one we'll take. On hurt, it gains 1 more damage, and then deals 50% of all of its attack, or that buff, to all enemies. So we'll see how it goes, but it's definitely one of the ones that I think is one of our weaker options. And looking around here, I'm trying to think of what we want to try going for first. I know we want to avoid spots that could possibly give us snows, because that it feels like it lacks all use for itself. The attack only means if you have the decay or the poison, it reduces attack by 2, so it doesn't actually apply it itself. That feels like it's completely lacking for its own starting use. So I'm thinking we're going to probably look at either the physical ice, which does have a couple we haven't seen yet, or maybe try the water bug, which does have... I think I'll try water bug, because there are these 2 we haven't seen yet, so we'll see what, if anything, we get here. And we got an Oracle, so that might not be bad with Monku, because we could use the experience. But yeah, how Monku plays out is basically it's a full glass cannon sort of build. So we'll do that, take the money, we have to recruit anyway, so that'll be our new front line. Actually, maybe we'll take the bone armor. And okay, Volcano actually could be pretty good. I'm gonna take that. Now, if we swap these 2 around, and we'll put the bone armor onto Monku here. And let's check the shop. Rebattery is a new one we haven't seen before. So we might save up, try to get Rebattery and see. And we almost got Fishing Hook. Ally summon, gain 1 health permanent. Okay, that could be interesting if we can get something with a lot of aid there. Well, I may try for Frost Smole too. We'll see how things go. First fight didn't go so bad. I'll probably skip the mini-boss because we're way too early for it, so we'll go to the mystery event after this encounter. We got a Lumant and a Grubber. Now, it's going to be interesting. Lumant is one that's like a summoning one. So that might be an interesting route to try taking for, but we'll have to see. But yeah, having Oracle up front at least will let Monku build up some strength and damage. So we'll, maybe we'll go for Luman. Take that one, get some funds, and we'll switch these around. Knock, it's not going to evolve into anything once we get leveled up, so I'm probably saving it just to be able to release it to get the candy or whatever from it. Oh, hang on. Try Kādomon or item here, permanently remove them. Kādomon drop the experience candy, items drop gold berry. Okay, so that's something I could do if I want to save up funds. Because yeah, Frost Small, it's pretty high cost to get, but I think it is a pretty potent one to work with early on or get into your team. Okay, so magic orb appears in front of you, begins to glow, singly emitting a strange energy. I think we'll random field effect or random item. I'll try the field effect, because those can be pretty potent. You pick up a small rock and throw it at the flowing orb. It hits the orb directly and brings it crashing to the ground. You feel strange energy begin to follow you. So now, ally fainted, allies gain 1 extra attack, which could be pretty good with having Lumant in the group, summoning things in. Oh, we haven't seen Baleen before. On hurt, gain 1 decay and 10 supercharge. Grant 1 allies behind 3, then trigger my decay 1. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure which to take. I kind of want to go for Baleen, since that's the first time we've seen them. I think they might be a good front line to get. Although it looks like we may lose Knock here because of they having a Doot at the back. Yeah, there goes Doot, but we did get the summon in from Lumant. And it looks like we're getting a number of things going on. See, it doesn't really bother me if we lose the Spark Bug, because that's just a summoned in one. Yeah, we may have something. I do wish we could have kept Knock to sell off with a little bit of experience reward. But we're going to take Baleen. No, Oximp actually isn't bad either, but I think we'll try Baleen out and see. Yeah, so bring you to the front. Maybe we'll keep Lumant kind of in the middle. Just because that way it's not the back, so if there's anything like the rear attacks, it'll get from there. And that can hopefully help us out a little bit there. I think I will save up for Frost Small though. So it is before attack, gain freeze, or slow equal to enemy's total slow. Turn all slow into attack and trigger the attack 1 time. So that could be pretty potent. Oh god. Like, so it's either mini boss events or regular battle mini boss forward. I'm probably going to take this route just to try to get our guys a little bit stronger. And then we'll see. Okay, well, good news is I don't think we have to worry too much about snows there. So yeah, this should be a pretty easy win for us, I believe. I know Scorpet can be a pretty strong, damaging one. But yeah, I think we should be pretty decent ahead here. See, Baleen is getting a lot of decays, but that's passing over to help Monku out for building up speed for them. Which, I mean, is also giving... see, they got the same strategy with Scorpion behind, but... There we go. And yeah, Snow's on its own. It needs something else to support. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to go for Baleen and work getting them leveled up quicker. A little bit of experience tossed out. Nothing I want to buy. Again, I want to save up for Frost Small. Gravity, Frail Pride, gain 1 charge, gain 20% to charge as strength. Yeah, I'll focus on Frost Small. And this is probably where we're going to have a loss. Yeah, like, they start with 35, and they grant... It feels like the game needs to get better tiers for the mini-boss fights through it. Like, we've got... Okay, Battle Start, we get a few things, and we get some Splash. But it heavily feels like this is supposed to be fought either later into the first region, or even into the second region. It's like, look at all the Splash and Thorns that have gone out. Like, Camo tier already has 44 Thorns to it. Like, that basically means every attack that's going to connect to it is going to basically kill one of our team. Like, I know it is early access and there's a lot to smooth out, but this feels like this was a gross inclusion for, like, a mini-boss fight. Because, yeah, 92 damage from the Thorns that it just absolutely ludicrously built up. Yeah, that fight, I'd probably say remove it from the roster right now, or slide it further into the second region, so that way you're actually built up to tackle it. Oh, and we got Chushin. Okay, so Hurt gained that. It seems like everything's about the same there, but it has gotten a lot more for health. It is slower to the attack, though. We'll continue along. And I think I want to start just going for more battles. I don't think there's anybody want to urgently level up. So we'll see what we pick up and who we add to the team as we go. Yeah, Monku with Chushin right now is actually pretty good, because it seems to be quite a sweeper. And then we got the summon in. I'm kind of leaning maybe taking... I was thinking maybe taking Sardine, but I'm thinking down the road, once we do have... we'll take... Ooh, actually, you know what? Scary Glasses are pretty good, because if I put those onto Monku instead, yeah, that might work pretty well. Any revive, deal 2 damage to the lowest enemy, gain 3 taunt and 2... I'll pick up Sardine and see. I might be able to work them in for another build, but we also do have Frostmaw I'm going to pick up. So my thinking is... we'll switch these two out and see how this goes. And I'll do a restock just to change it up a little bit. Oh, that's Wimptus. I don't think we've seen them before. We have seen Peblo, though. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I do that... yeah, let me just slot this on, say, you there. We'll try this out and see. So, the speed will go on to you, which will let you give max health all around. Oh. Minoink. Not one we've seen before. Other soul gain... okay, so you're not really going to serve much use in battle. Some of these definitely feel like they are meant to be like team slots here. And we have Battlestar grant all allies one last wish. Okay, interesting. Maybe I have to go and try building up more type amounts going forward. Yeah, see, there's a fast that'll get tossed out. I should let some stuff go flying around. Yeah, see, Frostmaw, once the slow is built up on it, it does do pretty good damage. Oh, it's still, though, I am wary of how it'll go. I think we'll take Minoink, actually. I was like, maybe if we have something like that in the party and eventually we reach the point we can make use of it, it'll be potent. And we got another water bug fight. And we got another Baleen. Although I might actually go for Oracle to get the level up. We'll have to see. And they've got Slow Applied removes 1 frail. Won't have to worry about that. And they just got a Toxic Slime, which I don't think we have to worry about too much either. Yeah, the composition, I don't think we'll have to worry about too much here. Like, it seems like once Chushin gets started, then we have a lot that's able to go along and start building up. We're starting to get a few things going out. Okay, that cleaned up pretty fast. Those are leveling up okay. Yeah, I'm going to go for Oracle. I mean, that is a bug I'd like to see changed, but we're going to do that just so that way as they gain experience, they'll hopefully get some of the others with more experience too. I'm kind of wondering, maybe I should go for Dusk Fire to get some more level ups. Yeah, we'll go that route, see if I can get some bonus experience for some. Oh. Boror. Other soul, gain that. Okay, so that's all about the same. Lucha Lore. What is that item, though? Any decay applied, deal 1 slow to a random enemy. Well, we don't really work with decay that much, so I think we should be fine. And the balloon is hurt, apply 1 slow. The anti-gravity ball might be good on Frost Smole there, because the slows that it builds up do build up more of the attack and damage it'll put out. Yeah, see, actually, their team is working to help us out a little bit, I believe. That's with them tossing the slows around. If they get put on Frost Smole, that just helps build that up further and further. So, okay, so strength leaves on every attack, but the actual, like, sword attack icon sticks around for the battles. Oh yeah, we got a lot of speed built up on Monku now. There we go. Pretty quick to clear that out. Yeah, I'll go for Minoink. Again, I do wish it would. Okay, let me see. Where is to get the party a little bit better? Yeah, so we got Boror again. The other soul just gains. That'll only start coming in handy once we got the team built out a little more. And I'm going to keep saving the currency just for bonus experience eventually for Frost Smole. Although... okay, I've got to think here. It's like... I think I'll go for another battle to get the experience out to everybody. So I think that's our better play here. And then whatever I do pick up from here, I can always sell, like, Lumant. We'll see how this goes. Oh, yeah, Sardine is very low. Well, actually got taken out because of the dupe there. But good news is we're going to have that cleared out. So I almost want to have, I think, a strong backline more than like a strong middle. I mean, everything got cleared out pretty nice and quick, thankfully, but... yeah, so we can go to reward. So there's Monku into its first evolution. And that is a Chimpire. So they get on her, gain 1 attack, and this time it deals 75% of its attack to all enemies on its super. So that's pretty potent. When ally gains shields, they also gain 1 thorns, which could be pretty handy. Or we can gain bonus of 2 gold after battle, but we lose 10 when we spend. So I think I'll go for the ally gain. For item-wise, before attack, take 1 damage, gain 1. This might be... I think I'll take that. And we'll just take... I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Maybe we'll take Wimptus there, take some funds. Okay, so I'm going to put that onto them there. I'll switch the Scary Glasses to go onto Frostmole. And we'll put Bone Armor onto Sardine. I'm going to sell off Wimptus. Sell off Lumant. And that... oh. Okay, so Borer is what gains. You know what? I'll sell that off too. So we'll give that to you to get Frostmole to evolve. So that gives us Freezard. And they are, before attack, gain slow equal to enemy's total slow, and turn all slow into attack as well, trigger attack 2 times. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty helpful. We'll put the small candy onto Sardine here. We've seen them before. That's a Whalebone. And we'll release the item for a little bit of funds. Just trying to think if there's anything else I want to do. Ooh, I'm wondering if maybe I should do Toxic Sludge onto Chushin there. Because that means on any decay it applies slow to the enemies. So that might help out a fair bit. We'll see how it goes fighting the boss here. Because yes, our Whalebone has very low health, so I think getting a little bit more in the back line there is going to be helpful. Yeah, there's a little bit of slow out because of the decay, which is going to keep slowing them down, which will prolong before we see them attack out. Yeah, so I've already gotten through half of Queen Struction's health. It's just, I don't like how Whalebone is also, its super is one of the biggest issues for us, because that, I think, is like dealing 6 to the ally in front of it. Or maybe not ally, but whoever's out in front. Although, as much as I got nervous there, we cleared that out pretty handily. So we'll go for... ooh, maybe we'll go for Flower Field. Get a little bit more max health there. Any gained attack, gain 1 speed. Ooh, I think we'll take Heavy Belt. I'm trying to think of who would this be best on. Any gained attack, gain 1 swiftness. Actually, I'll switch that out so that way it's not losing attack there. And maybe we'll hold off with what we've got for now. And you know what? Maybe we'll go a little bit longer just to see... you know what? Nah, I like having the short... I like how Kādomon has for the shortest of the series, so we'll probably end the episode here before we go into the Hofau region now. I'm not sure where we'll start long, but I think the team's pretty well compromised. It's just figuring out what we can get into there to help, like, build out and boost a little further. Like, I don't know if Oracle in these back slots where it is will also be giving experience to the main line or not, but we'll see what going forward. For now, though, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, share in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode of Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.